Good afternoon. If you could all just quickly stand up, I just want to do a quick little test here. And if you could all sit down, please. I do not want you to fall asleep during my presentation. Okay, so I'm Mark Hayward from Parrot Products. So we're from Port Elizabeth. We supply the whole of the Eastern Cape and the Southern Cape. There are obviously a lot of TVET colleges here that we do supply. I'd like to thank you all for the support. So if you're using a normal whiteboard or a chalkboard, that is Parrot Products. And then special mention to Ikala TVET College. They have rigged out all their campuses, all their lecture rooms with the Parrot Products interactive touch LED panels. And I'd really like you guys to give them a round of applause. That's quite a big achievement. And then we've also got KSD. So KSD has also been starting the rollout with the interactive touch LED panels. Thank you very much for the support. That's really good for us. And then I'm going to make sure that I say it correctly, Kinhinsa and not Kinhinsha. I had an argument yesterday outside. Thank you very much. They've got our data video projectors and interactive whiteboards in all the lecture rooms. So I must say thank you very much. So you can give them a clap as well. Thank you, guys. And then I'm just going to quickly show you something. If my PowerPoint presentation could come up. Thanks, team at the back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly go through this. It's an industry catalog. Obviously, there is my contact details. I have got business cards. If you would like to take my card and you'd like to chat to me further, we can do that. If you could go to the next slide, please. So we've actually got 4 different divisions. Just to quickly go through it, it's not just RT or interactive. So we supply display, which is obviously all your signage. And then we supply interactive and janitorial and all your stationery products. Next slide, please. So, for example, we can supply you with all the wayfinding displays, which would be outside your campuses. So a lot of times when I'm walking around, I couldn't find the bathrooms, so I could come and sort out that problem for you. Next slide, please. Okay, so outdoor signage. So whenever you need to replace your outdoor signage, remember you can give me a call. We'll come and do an assessment, and we'll be able to replace it for you as well. Next slide, please. And then you'll see we've got this new modular digital display. Very interesting. So what can happen is that you can actually have these outside your campuses. You'll be able to display what's happening in your campuses. You could even use this as advertising and create revenue for your campuses. So then you could get people that come and advertise on it, and then you could generate an income, and you start using that to purchase more interactive touch LED panels. Next slide, please. So that's what we can also do. You could have it as a scoreboard on your sports fields. Next slide, please. You'll see we can redo your whole reception area. Next slide, please. You'll see we've got crowd control. Next slide. Wayfinding, obviously, so we can find the different departments at your colleges, which are quite important. Next slide. And then you'll see that we also supply all the different poster frames, so you could also then advertise on your campus. Next slide, please. You'll see we supply the display cases. Next. We supply shredders. Next. You'll see that we supply laminators, so all your office equipment. Next slide. Binders. Next. You'll see, obviously, the megaphone. So, next. You'll see the lecture room signs. Next. You'll see then we've got the interactive touch LED panels. So, the interactive touch LED panels, the new model is going to be launched next month, which is a QLED touch interactive LED panel. So what happens is with the interactive touch LED panel, what we do suggest is that we come to your school, we'll do a proof of concept, we'll do a demonstration, and then what we'll do is that we'll actually leave it there for 2 weeks to 2 months for you to test. And then once you're happy with the product and it's working, then you can obviously work on your budget and you'd be able to then do the purchases. So we don't expect you to go and invest all this money and then it doesn't work. So we're not a drop shipment company. We've been in Port Elizabeth for 21 years. Parrot's been open for 30 odd years, so we will definitely be able to sort out any of those issues. Next slide, please. Okay, that's your normal interactive whiteboards with the data video projectors. Next. You'll see that we also supply all the different sound bars, so you've got your sound in your lecture rooms, quite important. Next slide. You'll see we've also got the new visualizers. The visualizers is obviously like a digital overhead projector. You could then put a heart underneath the visualizer, dissect it if you wanted to. No, I'm just joking. So you could obviously put your workbooks underneath the visualizers and then project it. Next slide. You'll see we've got all the different webcams, so quite important to have proper quality when you're doing your Microsoft Teams meetings or you're teaching online. Next slide. And then obviously proof of concept, which I did discuss. Next. You'll see we supply all the different types of data video projectors. Next. The screens. Next. The whiteboards, obviously magnetic, non-magnetic. Next. Chalkboards. Next. And then you'll see we've got all the different accessories, markers, erasers, all your different types of stationery for your colleges. Next. There we are, highlighters. Next. Educational boards. Next. Educational boards again. Next. Normal info boards. Next. Acrylic city. Next. Bathroom signs. Next. Safety signage, quite important. So we can also put in your safety signage. There's all our new janitorial products. Next. Dispensers. Next. You'll see service trolleys for your colleges. Next. Mops and brooms. Next. All your different types of squeegees. Next. And then you'll see quite interesting, this is going to be what my last little thing here is. So imagine if you've got pupils or students inside of your colleges, and imagine if you've got an initiative where you can actually supply the parents with janitorial kits. And then what would happen is, if you have a look at it, so if it's 1,500 pupils, and there's 450 households, for example, 6 chemicals, which would cost 283 rand, excluding VAT, the college or the school or the university could then work with us and get 10% discount back. So let's say it's 28 Rand 30 profit. And if you had to times that by 450 households, that would work out of profits of 12,735 Rand per month. And if you times it over the 12 months, then you're looking at 152,000 odd Rand. So those are nice little initiatives we could come and discuss at your colleges, for example, doing fundraisers, everything else. But what you would have to do is just contact us to come see you. Next slide. Waste bins, next slide. And then you'll see that quite nice is that you can actually register on the Paraproducts website. You will actually be able to purchase directly from the Paraproducts website. All the colleges will be linked to Artec. So we're not cutting out the dealer, but we actually partner with Artec. So next slide. And then, so thank you very much. So what I would suggest is get hold of me, let us come to your colleges, and let's have a discussion. Introduce me to your IT managers, procurement, and everybody else, and then we can see how we can do business together. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Is it on? Oh, okay, great. Thank you very much, Mr. Ngam. I'm going to get a sign from you if in the sense of readiness for